Okay, thank goodness these guys are doing fairly okay, probably because I increased my my forces like that. What I should be doing is throwing down some claims on Orit, though. On the most developed land. Not really because of the coring cost reduction, because that's only 10%, but because it'll give us less... what's even the word I'm looking for? Autonomy when we take the province. Instead of 50, it'll be 40. Also, please core your land. I can only core my provinces over here once I get a border of your cores. And also, please don't everyone jump onto Kashmir, since the supply limit is probably not so great. No, it really isn't. Alright, Jampur declined a call to arms, which probably means things aren't going to go too great for you. I need to be ready to pounce. So dare I say we're going to stop improving our relations with you. And I only made one claim on you, which is a shame. I probably should have made more whilst I was waiting. But I want to wait for the moment where your friends won't join you. Nepal is the biggest one that I have to worry about. During the height of summer festivities in our capital, members of two feuding clans have decided to have a public showdown and fight it out in front of the entire political and religious leadership of our state. The ensuing violence was so fierce, not only the feuding tribes, but also countless bystanders and the Khan's guard. Well, sadly they didn't kill my heir, but how dare you? Horde events are kind of horrible, actually. Full of, oh, we are so bloodthirsty that we're going to take away your stability now. And, why? Poor hordes. They never seem to catch a break in this game. Alright, Ass Jam, I'm getting ready for the moment to jump you. Jake, insult rivals for PP. Now that's an incredibly good idea. And Assam is long overdue one. An insult, that is. Insult gives 5 PP. Doesn't last for very long, though. Dwindles down at 1 per year. But as long as you're over 50, you get that extra power points per month. So whilst we are also at it, we want to get those embargoes in place. Surprised Yarkand remained my rival. There we go. At the very least, they give +1, so that should last us for 1 year at least. And maybe an idea to grab another claim whilst we're at it. Consider what is the more expensive province. That would be Lhasa. We wanted a long time ago anyway. Say that. Say poor hordes when you're doing the loot dance over the Ming. The thing about looting is it doesn't pay much more than the upkeep cost of your units. So it's not actually going to make us filthy rich. I'm actually going to have to cut my maintenance, which isn't something I often do. But at the very least, Kashmir should be done soon. Orit, dare I get more claims on you? Because the time to strike Assam is ripe. Koch won't join in. Nepal sat out of this war. Oh my, Assam actually took quite a chunk of land. But they're on Tech 3, and so is our good man Mongyang. They lost their god tier general, but Mongyang also have 4 military. Right, Kangra would join in. Kangra. OPMs are to be almost feared these days because they get that independent nation bonus, which means they can field a number of troops that will sway a battle or a war. May as well keep ourselves technologically advanced to deal with that. Could jump Kangra in this situation. I think between the 3 of us we could do this. But the trouble is Nepal is still involved, and Nepal, little scary when it comes to sheer numbers there. Malwa, however, I should probably be pursuing better relations with Malwa. Then again, I could ignore the whole situation down south and focus on the Orit, since that is land that is Tengri, so... Ah, it's in my culture group, so I won't get the Malice to Conversion. Oh, I should be taking this land for myself, not for Chagatai. Heck, I should be looking to annex Chagatai as soon as possible. Right, what I'll probably do then is eat Orit and then consume Chagatai. Yeah, sod these Indians. All those Hindu lands that I don't want to bother with. The -2 for Sunni can be overcome by that decision that I already took. Sure, it'll be revolting for a bit, but think of all that land, think of that gold. And you're already at war with Caradel, who I also have a claim on, so that's even more land to take from you. And you have no friends. Alright, that more or less confirms the route that I'm taking here. Supply limit of 15 there as well, so that's kind of good. Have you do a little march around here so you take a bit longer to get up there. Save us overlapping, and on you go. Yes, Nepal, they are the Prussia of India, don't we all know? Muscovy are not yet expanding. The ideas have been shifted to Admin Tech 5, though, so they won't be taking it quite as quickly. But they will be taking it. In fact, they're taking whatever they bloomin' well want. Poland, Lithuania appear to be no match for them. Faffing around with hordes is not helping that. In fact, Poland are losing a lot of prestige, and their ruler's 41. I foresee the end of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and the beginning of a horrible Muscovy that is going to make my life hell. Well, where's the fun in an easy game? Orit are just in time an invalid target for me. How horrible. Maybe when they take Caradel, they'll become a target for me anyway. They're also at war with Korchin. Oh, man. Jake, why not annex Chagatai now? You make a good point. And we're in the same culture group, so it will be a little faster than normal. They don't have any cores to reclaim. They still have some cores to make, but I'm confident they will. Ah! No, they still haven't cored Yarkand. Gee, why so slow with the coring? Maybe that 0 admin ruler has something to do with that. Alright, Orit, I'm starved for money and many other resources, so if you would be so kind. Afghanistan, Delhi, Haishi, Ming, Multan, Uzbek. How about none of the above? Well, maybe Multan, since we're so close like that. Throw them an embargo, see how they like it. Yeah, I know, annexation increases their liberty desire by 10%, but... Ooh, 43. Over 100 total development is really hurting us there. Yeah, they could actually well go for independence, unless I think of some way to keep them in check. Fortunately, I don't have the liberty desire, the diplomatic individual. Ming dropping their subsidies of me, but I think they also dropped their warning on me, so that's good. Alright, we'll finish off that claim, and then it's time for bye-bye Orit. But maybe I should begin your annexation first. We can do it April next year. Sounds alright to me. Jake, insult Multan. We've already got our insulted rival thing here. So sadly I cannot. So typical that we lose Orit as a rival at this very moment. Alright, so April we start integrating Chagatai. And then we fight Orit just as well, because this money is hurting. We'll make a good chunk of it back once Kashmir is converted, though. Ah, of course, when I get prestige, I can pay down Chagatai's desire for independence. Although it is slowly ticking up anyway because of that. Take it down for 10 years, but... Excellent. Assam getting ravaged by... Jampur. You know, me and you, Jampur, might have more in common than we think. I should pursue friendly relations with this individual. However, we'll start that after we begin our war, because we only have 2 diplomats. That's what we're looking for. Now, that's going to spike you up. Maybe at the turn of the month. Mongyang does not want to get involved. Neither does Ming, oddly enough. Would have thought Ming would be... Okay, thank goodness you didn't get vassalized by Orit. That would be a pain, because I really don't want Orit... really don't want to gain another vassal from that. Could just annex it outright, though. That's another point. Okay, but enough faffing about in my head. I want this all. And I may as well make this the war goal, since it'll be easy to take. Scrooge them for the cash and annex them. Nah, I do want them involved in this war. Thankfully, a lot of these lands are mountains, so he won't even get his horde bonus. And it seems like long ago he lost that incredible ruler of his. General, I mean. Alright, and he has a capital fort to chew through there, so good luck, my friend. I think I'll just take everything. Korchin is gunning him down. Okay, this is actually perfect opportunity for me to spread out and siege up the lands before Korchin has an opportunity to do so. We don't even need a man going there, since you're on the case. And Korchin, they're locked in for Hami, which means I need you to make your move there, since you will probably shatter them and they will want to run away to somewhere that does not have units in it. And none of my people will reach Alxa in time. Alternatively, I would have taken a wipe, but where are you even going? I'm sure you're going to Alxa. I can almost money back guarantee you are... Oh, you're not going there. That's not actually good for me. Well, I already love Ming quite a bit, so let's get that military access on the go. Jake, does forts give a bonus to defending armies similar to terrain malice? Not at all. Defensiveness is never given such a bonus. Oi, out of my land! What is this? Oh, he's no longer getting plus 10 for being annexed. Nice, didn't know we did away with that. But I sure am grateful. Also, here was the point, I now control this siege. Although Mongolia was there anyway, so no real gain or loss. And my capital is Desert Land, and that means I get a bonus to my shock, even though I have the 10% discipline malice. That isn't going to stop him dying. Prestige gain was not nearly enough to satisfy me, but... Oh, and these lands are already looted fairly thoroughly, but not thoroughly enough for my liking, so head up there and loot like crazy, please. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Hey, Lucas. Don't worry, I'll play Soul Sacrifice someday. Till then, I just gotta paint my maps. Now, my annexation of you. It's only going by 3 per month, and I need to demolish 1,100 of it. I would love the advisor to help us out there, but he is nowhere to be seen. Jake, did you just loot Yemen even though you're at war with Ming? No. No, I did not. You probably saw a pop-up from him looting Saidam. But then what do I know? Not much, clearly. I would actually really like to fight you, but Korchin would get in our way. If Korchin just got a little more exhausted, I could jump in on this. So I should be ready for that, since they have so few units there. I don't think his war exhaustion is going to be ticking up from this at all. A shame. Probably should have let them fight it out a bit more. Okay, what's the looting situation here? I agree, there needs to be more looting. Then again, I also need more land. And the money doesn't cause quite so much inflation anymore. Actually, no, it causes just as much. Well, inflation is something we can worry about at a later date. I need the money here and now. Is not the attitude that I'm going to be taking. We'll just annex Orit, get them out of the picture altogether. It shouldn't be too hard to core it all. Well, he hoped, but I can't core this. It's outside of my range. Oh, of course. I'm sandwiched between Mongolia and Chagatai, which allows me that annexation. Also, things are getting a bit salty between myself and Ming. I should really take a moment or two to chat him up. And also, we need mucho autonomy around here, because it's all wrong religion. And I won't like that. Alright, plenty of supply limit here. And I am really wanting to fight you, but with Korchin involved, doesn't seem worth my time. That was my foolish mistake to make. I should have had these guys fight it out a little more. But you can't win them all. What I can do is stop paying my army so much and start making some money for a change. Chagatai really kinda close to wanting to rise up and beat my ass to the ground. And suspiciously keen on not coring their land, but that's, I'm almost certain, down to due to them having such a crappy ruler. Oh, what a guy. If only I could afford you. It's tempting to take you even though I can't afford you, actually. Since that'll get Chagatai inside me 33% faster. And I can just skimp on paying my units. Hey Ming, how about those subsidies that we agreed you would definitely give me? Jake, did looting rules change, or are you still restricted on provinces that are near you or countries that don't? Nope, you can loot any province as long as you're at war with the enemy. Oh boy, I want both of these. It's tempted to think that we might actually get more from Exceptional Year. Yes, slightly. Maybe. Those guys number in the too many. I want to go and help you, Chagatai, but the good Lord helps those who help themselves. I just hope they don't come into my land. That would be a shame. Let's have a look at you. Buryata. You might actually march over to Korchin. Some invisible man has publicly condemned the policies of us. Yeah, maybe it's our statesman, but whatever. We didn't really have the karma to lose anyway, so... I am completely not concerned. Well, I am a little concerned about my income here, but we have Mongyang as our faithful ally. I will actually get the diptech though, just to say, just in case our vassals... Oh man, he really doesn't like us. Is this tied to overextension or something? It doesn't make a little bit of difference since we don't have karma to lose. Jake, do you know what the comet option is? Yes, I do, and it's terrible. Uzbek, Mongyang, Ming, Haishi, Delhi, Afghanistan. Haishi's so far away, why them? And Afghanistan, it never goes right for me when I fight there. What I should look to is Delhi's enemies, and one of them is Jampur's enemies, and one of them is Delhi. So I too shall hate on Delhi. Come on, Jean-Pierre, we can be the best of buddies. We really could, that's the thing. Why am I so keen on befriending Ming? Because I don't want him to kill me, that's why. I don't want to spend the money fighting your separatists. I would really love it if you started coring this one province, though. It's as if you're avoiding it because you know what I'm trying to do. Okay, they are mountains, but you know what? I have the better tech. It's time for me to just man up and kill my vassals' rebels. And I also really should go out of my way to get Jean-Pierre as a friend. Oh, that's scary. That's really scary. He suddenly demands all of my land. We need that royal marriage in place. Keep things sweet. That I don't like. That's expensive. We have Orit separatists that want out of my country. It was not to be. Why, Ming? Ming really want my lands. Well, Jean-Pierre, it's time for me to start sucking up big time. Actually, no, we just nailed that royal marriage in time on my terms, and I'm 37. It's not impossible that he'll ignore that, but he might. Time for us to be the best of friends, Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre and Monyang, Chagatai, Mongolia and myself together probably won't be quite enough to deal with it, but... And yeah, I know we have that costly embargo, but I have to focus on things that are a bit more important than 5% trade efficiency. At the very least, we don't have to pay reinforcements here. Alright, goodbye military access. Good lord, they want my everything. Okay, what will happen is I will likely take this land back, and then the other separatists will go, hey, I need to besiege this land. And they will walk right into my meat grinder. Okay, yeah, Ming want me dead, and they have a lot of alliances to help out with that as well. Khmer, Korea, and Haiti. Might even be worth my time getting Korshin on my side. But I want Jean-Pierre a little more, and we're close on that one. Right, thankfully these are mountains, and that should be the end of you. Oh yeah, I had my own rebel problems, didn't I? This is going from bad to also bad. Right, what I need to consider is their culture. They're all Orit separatists, so they want to gun down Orit land. So rather than me going out of my way to go and destroy them, I should probably camp in some mountains and hope that they come for me instead of the other way around. Come on, Jean-Pierre. If ever there was time for an alliance, the time is now. Because Ming is mobilizing on my borders, and that I don't like. He sees me covered in rebels. He probably thinks, what a good time to go and attack this soft and spongy target. Alright, at the very least we can defeat these guys over in Tanu. Good, we can get it. Oh, he is most definitely on my borders, waiting to kill me. And now we only just can't get that alliance. What in the world are you thinking? Maybe my unit strength fell in comparison. Oh no, no, he is almost certainly looking to attack me right now. I should be very afraid. I mean, why else would he have all of his units right here? And there are a terrifying lot of them. Ming will attack even with a marriage shake. Well, he is hostile, so I think he probably will. Wait, what happened to our marriage? Did he break our marriage? We did have a marriage, so he probably did. I have no money to fund my units to fight him. You know, maybe he should just go and enjoy fighting our separatists, but the trouble is he could take our capital, and it is game over for us. And I will not get Jampur in time unless a miracle happens, like him not declaring war just yet. Okay. If you can get home and everything stays fine for 10 days, we'll get Jampur on our side. Oh, Jampur is getting destroyed by Hindu zealots, but who knows, that might just be what we need. And I still can't afford all these units. It's all bad. Oh, and I can't really afford missionaries either. Oh well, this guy is part of the problem of cannot afford diddly. Getting rid of him almost balances things out, but not quite. Alright, Ming, I know you're just waiting for the moment to fight me. To the point where I'm going to reduce inflation just to pay a little less on my units. And now I can get rid of that Multan embargo. Okay, he's going away. It's almost as if getting that alliance with Jampur was just enough to make him think, this isn't a good idea. Maybe I should still be friendly with this guy that I was friends with for ages. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe there is an extra ducat to be made through the trading. But I don't really hold any provinces that are important centers of trade. And I don't think there's anywhere that I could make much money. Or rather, much more money. Okay, again, that's mountains. Come on, hit me in the mountains, that's what I'm looking for. Jake, how about some admin tech for production efficiency? Sadly, the next admin tech just gets us a temple. Still, it is something to spend it on, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, now Chagatai I want out of this. Now, it is possible that Ming will support them. No, Ming is hostile towards them, so they won't do it. Nonetheless, I am going to appease the rulers of Chagatai, and it is Chagatai, right? Placate their local rulers. That'll give us a -10. It'll tick down, and that cost me a staggering 20 prestige. But worth it in my book. Also, you're going for Hokoskar. Where even is that? Ah, it's over here. Okay. Fine by me. Yeah, Delhi is definitely smelling the blood. Everybody is, and rightfully so. I have achieved glass cannon stance, and my cannon isn't even that big. Alright, come on, do me a favor and just attack me. Actually, these are steps. I could go in for the kill here without too much hassle. And if Chagatai back me up, we get the bonus. Sadly, we are no, we're just in time. We get this little bonus here, 25% extra shock damage because we are fighting in a horde's territory. Chagatai being that horde. These fellows are back for more, but we fear not, because that's most of them dead. I gotta say, Ming are doing well at keeping the pressure on me. Yeah, they're just keeping their units on me, as if to say, if we smell a moment of weakness, we are going to pounce. Not that I haven't already had that moment. Alright, they're gonna go for Govi, which is on... No, actually, that's great for me since it's desert. The Mongyang conquest of